Hi.
Hi.
It's Terry.
It is Terry.
You're supposed to introduce me.
Oh, hi, Jenn.
Hi. And today is day number...
It's a lucky day.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. I left my notes over there. Do you want to grab them, Terry?
Sure.
I'm the quarantine unicorn. How are you all doing?
Wouldn't that be a unicorn? Unicorn-tine?
No.
That's probably what a unicorn would actually do to me if they were real.
That's what I'd like to do to you when you get annoying. So what do you have planned for the rest of this evening, Terry?
Chores, chores, chores.
And what chores are you planning on doing?
Just stuff that's not interesting to anybody. Huh?
Yes.
Oh.
How soon we forget.
I didn't know that you were gearing up for a non-question.
Actually, the chores is going to be listing
Yay.
on eBay.
Yay.
And you can find a link to our eBay store down below. It is also an affiliate link, so if you have anything to buy on eBay, if you go through our link, we'd earn a little bit of money. So, no cost to you. Why is this darkening?
I don't know.
Okay.
That's like...
We're good. So anyway, eBay has given store sellers 50,000 free listings for March. What are you doing?
Same thing you are.
No, I'm looking at you because you can list. See what I have to put up with? And eBay are giving store owners 50,000 free listings for April. The ceiling is not going to list stuff for us.
Any hoodles. Proceed.
So, somebody has his vacation coming up, and he's not going to get to vacate much because I'm his new boss! So, anyway, Terry is considered essential. Do your essential pose. Terry is considered essential.
Essential.
And we did receive some good news. He's now allowed to wear gloves when working with the public. Masks are still off limit. They say that it's...
You're the public and I'm not wearing gloves now.
I am not the public. I am your wife who has to put up with this kind of nonsense 24/7, except when I can get rid of you by going to work.
You're my publicly wife.
Somebody asked on a forum I'm on today what everybody was doing to keep themselves busy, and I literally said, trying to keep my husband out of my hair.
I'm not in your hair, I'm on your hair. See difference.
Masks are still being said to be false protection, or false sense of protection. And there are people all over the country sewing masks for hospitals who don't feel their false sense of protection. So go figure. I spent a summer in Asia. It's a very Asian thing to wear masks a lot. Allergies, all kinds of different reasons. So, I'm a little more Asian in my thinking than a lot of Americans. In fact, what do I want in my Pepsi all the time?
Allergens? A mask? True lemon.
Yes. When I was living in Asia, I got used to putting lemon in my Diet Pepsi. And that's a habit that I've never gotten out of. I've traveled the world a lot. I've picked up different things from different countries. What's my favorite potato chip?
Is it paprika?
Yes. And I first had that in Hungary. And what is my favorite Canadian potato chip?
Ketchup?
Yes. So I do pick up things as I travel, different things that are different than people in the United States. And that's a good thing. We all need to be different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Except for him. He's too different.
No, I'm different in a wonderful way.
Define wonderful. Define wonderful.
It's in the dictionary. You already know. It's a word. And it has my face next to it.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, it has Mario Lopez's face next to it. So, on to news. Our county has its first case reported. The county that he works in, 1,900 people in the town where he works in, they have 3 cases right now. The county next over
has how many?
I'm not sure how many they have at this point, but there's 7 within the workers and patients at a nursing home.
That's not good.
No, it's not. So we were going to make a run for essential supplies for the essential. And I thought of riding along, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let him go and pick up the groceries at Kroger, which is 35 miles, 1 hour each way from where we live. But our Walmart had no openings for grocery pickup. And I don't want either of us going into a grocery store. So we did grocery pickup from Kroger. And we may have him go through the drive-thru at Dunkin' Donuts because I won a $5 Dunkin' Donuts card here recently. And it expires on the 31st. And I also have a Papa John's card. And I've been wanting pizza. So what have you been doing to occupy your time, Terry?
Occupation.
You did an occupation yesterday. You had the day off.
Occupation.
What is your occupation? Sleeping?
That's part of it. So what is it? I don't think we've ever said, what is it that we call the store that is Kroger?
Oh, Lucky my guinea pig. It's actually now run by our 2 other guinea pigs, Honey Butter and Winnie. And I'll link to their Facebook page down below. Lucky used to call it on his Facebook page the beautiful place called Kroger.
And we call it the old Krog.
Yeah.
The old Krog.
So what have you been doing to keep yourself occupied, Terry?
You already asked me this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Facebook?
Somewhat related. You have an eyelash.
I have a lot of them.
Uh-huh.
See?
So we have candy sitting here.
Yeah, we do.
It's very, if you look at it, it's actually very easy to pronounce the name on it if you just think about it a little bit. You can say, in the comments somewhere, just tell us how it's pronounced. It's easy. Everybody knows how that's pronounced.
Okay. It looks like it's just a regular caramel.
Let's see if it tastes like a regular caramel. It's definitely hard candy. I sense a hint of maybe nuttiness.
I can't bite into it.
This is part of normal life.
We have a lot of unusual normal life.
Huh? Oh, these are these.
Those. Just hand me one. Careful now.
Huh?
Careful now.
I'll be careful for nothing.
Doesn't everybody have one of these in their dining room when they have no children? Why are you making Anna Michaela headbang?
She's jamming. Yeah. Anyway.
What advice would you have for people coming into an essential business to not spread anything?
I would say definitely wash your hands. Have an idea of what, I'll say have a plan of what you're coming in there for.
To see my sweetie.
Not you.
Oh. Darn.
Just be very, just focus on it, kind of get it done, go home.
Don't breathe on you.
Don't put, maybe try not to put your hands all over everything and just, not everyone, that's an entirely different problem. There's also a problem now. But, yeah, definitely, if you need to be out, try to limit your time spent in a public area to kind of reduce the possibility that... See, this is the time that you get to have fun. Reduce the possibility that you're going to pass something on or catch something that you could pass on. You too, especially you. I'm sure that you would pass on. What are you doing?
Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Our governor had a press conference the other night.
Moving on, Parmesan.
Our governor had a press conference the other night. Would you like to give a summary?
The other night?
Mm-hmm.
He did his darndest.
To make everyone confused.
He did end up confusing a lot of people.
Including us.
This is true. I don't know what else to say about that.
I heard Jethro Tull's going to give interpretive dance on his future, for his future speeches.
Kind of guide people in the right spiritual direction.
All the king's horses and all the king's men.
Yes, dear. So, yeah,
That was probably the most important point he gave the other night besides hand washing.
I would say, if you ever hear me say that sounds like the $64 question,
Yes.
it's probably because I can't understand a word you're trying to say.
Yes. And you can thank our governor for the $64 question.
Fun times.
Yes. The grocery store Weiss is no longer allowing reusable bags. Did I not say this should be done sometime back?
I think you did, but...
Did I not say that she should stop having self-serve coffee and self-serve soft drinks sometime back?
That's right, smart lady.
See? More people should listen to me because I know what's going on here.
What is that song? Wife is right.
Yes! See, this one time... This is great. This one time we were up and around Pittsburgh. And Terry just navigated home. And I've told him never to just navigate home. Because you get on these roads that, like...
Yeah, that's exactly how to say what... Yeah.
Yeah. So, we navigated home. Cut it out.
No.
We navigated home and we went through, what, 7 Forks Road? 4 Forks Road?
It was like... 5 Forks Dinner Bell Road or something like that. And it was... Let's just say...
Then we got on to...
Let's just say some of those forks had long ago lost their purpose.
And then we got on to, what was it? Indian Rock Moccasin Road?
Mm-hmm.
And I think the only way that you really should go on that road is if you were wearing moccasins.
Yeah, it's not.
He was going like 15
ideal.
miles an hour, and I told him to slow down because I didn't want the car to get ruined. So anyway, when I found out he navigated directly home instead of to like a normal place, and we could travel on better roads, I took the VeggieTales theme song. And so what we have learned applies to our life today. Wife has a lot to say, and wife is right. You want to tell him how I've been right on other things?
No.
Boo. Let's see, I finished up my Back to Spell 1 book of The Witch That Fell into a Tree.
Witch That Fell into a Tree.
Yeah.
You know, I've probably fallen into a tree at some point in my life, and the results were not the same.
So it didn't take you into a portal of a witcherhood? Like a neighborhood of witches, a witcherhood?
You guess. You guess the answer to that question.
It did, but you're not telling anybody.
That's right. That's why I'm the way I am now. Because I ended up in a witcherhood.
Mm-hmm. So the fairy was the one who committed the murder. And right now the New York Public Library is allowing people to borrow books free. So if you want to do that, just download the app, Simply E. SIMPLYE. Kermit the Frog here with Sesame Street News. Do you know what's really nice about this puppet?
It's sticky.
It said on the package when I bought it that it was realistic. Like realistic unicorn skin.
Yeah. I guess unicorns are sticky.
Maybe.
And they don't have teeth. They just kind of swallow their food whole like a snake. Just kind of what this reminds me of.
Do not pepper me. This is our Roswell, New Mexico salt and pepper shaker that we got when we went to Roswell. The last 2 years we've gone on vacation to New Mexico. Shut up!
What?